Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 14th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have coming up for you. A lot of opportunities this week. And a lot of opportunities for future money as well. Looks really nice. So I think that's probably going to be a positive change for you. Two of Clubs, card of, sometimes I say talking to yourself. I feel like that's kind of the message I'm getting from this card this week, is that you are talking to yourself, but in a, not in a crazy way, in a good way. You're asking yourself the right questions. You're trying to figure things out and figure out what you want to do in life. All areas of life. You actually have a little bit of love, a little bit of business, a little bit of, attention on you this week. So I think that it would be a good week for that. This can be a great card for personal development as well. Wouldn't normally say that, but you have the Nine of Clubs. The two cards together can represent just working on yourself, doing things for yourself again, and working on ways to work on yourself in a million different ways. Making yourself more confident, making yourself more attractive, losing weight. The list goes on and on there of the things that you could be focused on at this time. And this is a great card because, again, it's like a card of feeding off of your own energy. It says the energy, that type of energy is really coming in for you. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, card of patience, but it is a card of things happening. It's a card of things becoming more stable in your life as well, business-wise, work-wise, money-wise. Even if you're retired, it's a card of, maybe you have investments, or maybe you're going to start investing for more security, and it's a great card for financial security and stability. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs, probably your most important card here. It's a card of opportunities. It's a card of, goals, achieving your goals and recognition, even people recognizing you for a job well done. So, it can represent the kind of the benefits of that as well. It can represent promotions because, maybe your boss finally recognizes the good things that you're doing. Or it can even represent something like recognition on YouTube or on social media. If you're on social media, it can represent more people being attracted to your business that way as well. It is a card of, as I always say, trying to stand out. It does say you need to, brag about yourself. You need to talk about yourself so that you can stand out, so that people will notice you. So great week to do extra work at work. You also have the Eight of Diamonds, which is another card that I always say is a great card for doing extra work, trying to stand out in other areas of your life, even just your personal life, even with friends or your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. It's a great time to do extra work because it does say, this card says you will be noticed for that extra work, and you will reap the rewards of whatever that is. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds. Money on the horizon. Eights, old school readers would say eights represent on the horizon, things coming in the future. So definitely on the right path for more money. I do feel like a lot of you have probably had even a recent change, maybe even just last week. I'm shooting this in the week of the 7th. So again, I would say this, at the time I'm shooting this. So, this is a reading for the week of the 14th is what I'm trying to say. So maybe in the week of the 7th is when you kind of had this maybe change. And I do feel like that maybe you had a change again in the week of the 7th last week regarding what you want to do or what you're going to do, or maybe you came up with a new money making idea that's completely different, or at least something changed from what you were doing before. So very interesting, but a very good card for money and more money coming in, a lot of money. This card it's a card of material wealth, so very good card for you this week. Next, you have the Five of Hearts. Ignore people around you. I would say ignore the people who are the naysayers, the people who say you can't do something, or the people the haters on YouTube, whatever the case may be. Ignore those people this week. This can represent jealousy from outside sources that just should be ignored. So don't listen to anybody who's trying to, take you down. But you have the opposite of that card, Ten of Hearts, fortune after difficulty. Good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. Much more positive energy. Great card for dating, by the way. Great card for getting out there and trying to meet people. I always say this card rewards meeting a lot of people. Great card for speed dating, doing any of those types of things. I don't know if there's anything else like speed dating, but yeah, great time because this is a card of like meeting a bunch of people all at once. So speed dating, networking events, things like that are kind of rewarded under this card for sure, and could really help you out in a lot of ways. I talked to a lot of people who haven't been dating in a while. They're really nervous. I think speed dating is a great great thing to do for that, you know, especially if you haven't dated in a while, because it kind of gets you over that fear like really quickly right away. So great card for love. For those of you who are in relationships, by the way, great card for family, being with your family, your immediate family, and things along those lines. So looks like a great week for sure. A lot of changes. I think these are definitely changes for the better. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.